So today I'm talking to you guys about purpose. If you like the videos, make sure you subscribe, share them with other people, and yeah, let's jump into it. Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese, and I want to share my experiences with you. If I had to put my life in one word, I would have to say ridiculous, man. From growing up in one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis, Missouri, launching a successful music career, recording with some of the top names in the industry, and launching my own clothing line, traveling the world, discovering the power behind yoga and meditation, and how it can heal the mind as well as the body. So tune in to my show, Just a Thought. Follow the story, like the page, subscribe. Let's write the rest of the story that you've always dreamed of. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese. See you soon. So purpose is something that, it's an everyday process. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that you continue to drive for. You know what I mean? Like, one thing about it is that you can't get discouraged on your path towards purpose. It's going to be ups, it's going to be downs, it's going to be things that are not going to look the way that you think that they're supposed to look. But at the end of it, once you keep that consistency and you keep going, it ultimately turns out the way that you see it. You know, one thing I learned about this life is that all the desires that you have inside of your heart will ultimately manifest out in the open. You just have to keep on going towards that goal every day. Stop kicking yourself and, just kicking yourself and making yourself feel bad for when you're not at that place of what you see purpose. Because once you get there, you won't be able to appreciate it because you won't enjoy the process. Purpose has process to it. It's a process to everything that has anything to do with greatness. And you have to continue every day to just get up. And, some of the things that I've done in my life is that, just reading books, learning from different people and their mistakes, and also some of the things that they've done to be able to set yourself up for success. Most people want success, or they want to be able to get to a place of purpose, but they don't have a goal, or they don't have it even written out. So having things that you can be able to have written out, get a notebook, being engaged with that thing, like start getting friends that are moving in the same circles. One thing about it is that in order to become a new version of yourself, some of the old things must go. It doesn't mean that you have to eliminate your friends or eliminate certain things, but you have to eliminate different characteristics in your life that you ultimately view as negative. You see the things that you have going on in your life and you don't like them, but yet you still choose to be able to live in them. If you know that you're a person that doesn't like you when you wake up in the morning at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, most of the day is gone. And you can't even get out and do anything with people who are trying to do something that has something to do with purpose. You have to cut that out. You have to set your an alarm clock. You know, start being able to set better habits inside of your life. Ultimately, what you want to do is you want to be able to manifest the person that you see in your dreams. You want that person to ultimately come to the light so you can see the blessing that you ultimately deserve. Life doesn't have to be so hard. We make life so hard because we're ultimately always trying to judge ourselves and trying to be able to keep ourselves to this standard. And what is that standard? What I learned about life is that, man, don't get caught up in trying to compare yourself to people. That's the biggest roadblock. We ultimately always try to find ourselves comparing ourselves to other people about what they have, what they're doing, and where they're at. And it's not your purpose. Sometimes you have to be stripped of things, taken away from things for you to actually see what it is that you are supposed to be doing. And so some of the things that I would encourage you to be able to do on this walk and on this path is just pray for understanding, manifest it, meditate on it. If it's a word that's coming from God, it's a word that's coming from wherever it is that you believe or whatever it is that your upbringing. take that word and use it. And don't just get it and be done with it. Take it and really sit with it. And if you know that you're not where you want to be at in your life, then you ultimately have to be able to change things. And change doesn't come from outside of ourselves, change comes from within. And the easiest thing to do is to blame other people for where you're at. And a lot of people ultimately do that because it's easy. It's easier for you to try to make someone else take accountability for things than it is for you to take accountability for your own life. But I'm here to tell you that you can constantly keep blaming it on anybody and everybody, but you are ultimately here for your own purpose. You're sent here on earth to complete something, and it's only you that can be able to complete that mission. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else because everybody isn't you, and everybody doesn't have your purpose. So stay patient, give yourself grace, allow yourself room to grow, allow yourself all the love in the world. Don't get down on yourself when you feel like you're not where you want to be and you want to be here. Just get back up and keep going. Every day is going to be a new day. And until you are able to renew your mind and transform, you're going to ultimately be in the struggle to be able to get to that place. But I'm here to tell you, man, that the struggle feels good once you get break through the finish line. You know, it's like when you get to the end of that race and you know you start that race, pow, they pop that gun off, you take off and you gone. And then in the middle of the race, you get tired. You get tired. Then at the end of the race, you start seeing that finish line and you get some type of energy that makes you want to be able to keep pushing forward. And that's that energy that you got to keep. That energy that you got to keep pushing forward towards purpose. You are blessed, you're amazing, and you're a unique individual. Now I want you to have a great day. And I hope that everything that you have coming to you, that you get it and you receive it because you are walking on purpose. You are walking purpose. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy, Jarmel Reese. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the content. Man, it's all love. Peace and blessings, y'all. Hey, yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy, Jarmel Reese, and I want to share my experiences with you. If I had to put my life in one word, I would have to say ridiculous, man. From growing up in one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis, Missouri, launching a successful music career, recording with some of the top names in the industry, and launching my own clothing line, traveling the world, discovering the power behind yoga and meditation, and how it can heal the mind as well as the body. So tune in to my show, Just a Thought. Follow the story, like the page, subscribe. Let's write the rest of the story that you've always dreamed of. Peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese. See you soon.